All right, welcome everyone to the call. I'm super excited to be here, super excited to tell you what's going on. Right now, I'm going to tell you about something called the Bureau Relief Prosperity Magnet System, aka Prosperity. All right, and it's going to help you earn an extra $500 to $250,000 per month and help you go from just a fixed income at your job and help you make more income on top of that, right? And a passive income by literally simply taking a position and sharing this with three people. So cryptocurrency is what you're going to be receiving. If you are not familiar with cryptocurrency, I know about Bitcoin when it was about $400 and it went all the way to $100,000. And Ethereum is following Bitcoin. If you are not familiar with Bitcoin, the thing about this system is you'll actually learn how to catapult your crypto just by being a part of a program like this. The good news is that you'll learn how to get crypto, how to sell crypto, and how to make crypto, and how to flip crypto, all just by being a part of this. So my name is Dominique Barbie, and I've been online for over 11 years. I started off a very hard start, and I had something called job anxiety. Basically, when I went into work, I would get anxiety. Okay, I would literally get anxiety. I didn't know what it was, right? But now as I got older, I'm like, okay, that was anxiety, right? And when I went into the job, right? Man, the boss will be hovering, literally hovering over me. I was working at Chase. I remember my boss hovering over me, having to ask to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this lady is making me nervous doing this. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta go, and I quit. It was crazy. And so I went from job to job, and trying to find something that I could stick to, but I just struggled. And then I went to online college, and I remember seeing a woman online make millions of dollars, and they told me her story, and I found out this woman who looked like me, she did not finish high school, right? Had a baby really early age, maybe 13, 15 or something like that. And she didn't finish high school, and she was making millions of dollars online. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I immediately quit college. I quit everything. I quit. I didn't quit my job yet, but I was still going from job to job. My longest job that I had was $7 an hour working at McDonald's. I had that job when I was from high school to 4 years. I worked there for 4 years. That was the only job that I was able to honestly keep. And then I went on to find different jobs. I just couldn't keep the jobs, right? And but when I saw that lady make millions of dollars, and I couldn't believe it, and I'm like, she's making money online. I said, I'm gonna learn this. I said, I don't care what I gotta do. And I was woken up out of my sleep, okay, after struggling for 2.5 years, right? Trying to make money online from this program to this program. I was in a Facebook group, and it was a person in there saying, do you want to finally learn how to make money online? Have you been struggling to make money online? Do you want to finally make $10,000 a month? And I was like, is they talking to me? How did they know I needed this? I need to know. So I watched this video. I did not know this lady. Okay. I watched the video, and this guy, he went from sleeping on his couch to making thousands and thousands of dollars online. He struggled. He was struggling like me. He was joining multiple programs like me, and he finally figured it out. And I was not a technical person, okay? And I went through this man's course. He had a course. It no longer exists. If it did, I would be definitely recommending to people. He had this course, and he showed how to actually, like, for real, make money online. He showed me what an income producing activity is. He told me how to set my own hours, and what should I be doing in those hours, and what's going to make the money, and how to build a following if you don't know people. My Facebook friends list was basically family members and friends who I went to school with, high school with. I had about 1,000 of them. He taught me how to grow my page to over 5,000 people. He showed me how to do targeted marketing, the right targeting people, not people who are not business mindset or entrepreneurs, right? He showed me how to do that, and I'll never forget it. And what you're going to learn with this system, because you're a part of our team, you're going to learn all of those things. But the best part is we're going to have a done for you funnel built by AI technology people that's going to help you with signups. It's going to help you get people, and you're going to learn exactly what I learned plus more, because I went on to have more millionaire mentors. He taught me how to make my first 10K per month, but then I had another person teach me how to make my first million. And lo and behold, guess who was the person who helped me make my first million? The lady who I saw online who was making millions of dollars. After years and years, she finally did a seminar telling her secrets. And she's admitted at the seminar that she didn't want to tell these strategies because she didn't want people to surpass her. And she said that she changed her mindset from a lack mindset to abundance mindset. And she said at the seminar, she said, there are people on my team who are at this meeting. There are people who are not on my team. I was not in her company. I couldn't do her company because it just didn't match right with me. But long story short, she said it's gonna people. She was talking to her team who came. She said it's gonna be people at this seminar who go on and they're gonna follow everything that I did, and they're gonna make millions of dollars. And I'm sitting there like, that's me. I'm here raising my hand. And she was talking to her team. She's like, it's crazy. Y'all should be following what I'm saying. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that story because if you're struggling, trust me, you're going to learn how to make $1 million with this system. I will tell you that. And it works with the strategy that you're going to get. It was a company called Tradera. When I left that seminar, okay, after a bunch of notes and a bunch of, touching and agreeing and energy transference. All right. Make sure y'all be so live. Right. And after a bunch of energy transference is real. That's why I was like, I'm going to get down to that webinar. I just want to be in that area. Your environment is going to make or break you. Okay. And if you can control your environment and be around people who are successful, you will win. So long story short, a company called Tradera came out. After I came out that seminar, I saw the compensation plan. I was like, oh, I could do this. Right. And I put together a strategy. It was a rotator strategy. All right. I took what I learned at the seminar, plus I built a rotator strategy. And that's how I actually got to $2 million in 7 months. Okay. I helped 10,000 people make $500 to $100,000 per month. Over 5,000 people quit their job on the spot. Okay. I remember that. And we had over 100K people in the team. Some people were just using the product. Some people were just doing this. But the way that we built it was very strategic. We did 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, meaning we only use our link 3 times. Okay, this is how the compensation plan works. Meaning you start off at the top, you're going to have 3 legs. A leg is basically when you come in, you're going to be able to, whoever is your first 3 people, it's going to be a back office, and you're going to say, approve this person, approve. You approve your 3 people, and you're going to be able to put them either in your first spot, your second spot, or your third spot. Okay. And what happens is whoever is in your top 3 spots, everybody else has to fall under them. So once your first person, let me see if I can do a whiteboard. Let me do Zoom change that stuff. So hopefully I can figure out this whiteboard document. All right, let me show you on the whiteboard. This is what it looks like. Can I do this? Y'all gonna let me do it? All right. So there's you. Please don't write on the screen, because if y'all do it, I ain't gonna know how to fix it. This is you. There's only 3 spots. It's gonna be vacant, okay? Whoever is your first 3 spots, you're gonna be able to put them wherever you want, okay? So whoever your first 3, or if your sponsor gives you 3, or whoever it is, it doesn't matter. You are responsible for 3 people. You commit to 3 people. They're gonna go in your first, second, or third spot, okay? It's only 3 spots right here that you will ever see. Whoever these 3 top spots are your most important people of your entire group. That's why I said, that's why it's good that we have this time to prepare, because you want to put your top 3 right here. Okay. So then this person only has 3 spots. It's only 3 spots for each person. 1, 2, 3. Everybody only has 3 spots, right? So once you get your first 3 people, all right, even if you got 1 and then the people above, they put 2 under you, it doesn't matter. Later on, you still got to finish getting your 2 people. But if somebody else put 2 people right here for you, then you can just check this person and see where they need help and put maybe 1 here, 1 here, or you got to see who needs help. But anyway, so you're going to start off with 3 people. Okay, whether we help you or whatever the case may be, because we're stacking 5,000 people, then we're going to stack 10,000 and 20,000, 100,000. We're going to have over 100,000 people in this system. Now that I see what's happening, I can already see the future, basically. So 3 people go right here. This is what I mean by leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. This is basically leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Whatever this person does and this person does and under them, it counts all for your leg 1. If your sponsor puts a leader under you and they have 1,000 people, they count for you. So let's just go by the basics. 3 people, there you go. Now this is your first leg, your second, and your third leg. Now this person is gonna go and get 3 people too. 1, 2, 3. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in your first leg. You see that? You have 4 people in your second leg, and you got 4 people in your third leg. Okay? Once these 3 go get 3, now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna put the number 9, 9. Those 3 get 3, you got 9. These 9 go get 3, now you got 27, 27, 27 in each leg. And these 27 get 3, now you got 81, 81, 81. This is leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. And then it's gonna be 243, 243, 243. Okay? This is all of us working together. This has already happened with a waiting list, y'all. We already got 500 people on a waiting list within a week and a half, okay? And we just kind of like just telling a few people here now. I have a group of 4,000 people who all was making money with me, all right? And I still have to tell them about it. So it's just people everywhere. I got over 200,000 leads. It's not going to be a shortage of people, I'll tell you that. And if you follow the strategy, you will have your 3 people as we launch. Okay, I will also go over how to go into like spiritual principles that I use, because I give God all the glory to this, because I follow biblical principles in the law of attraction. That's how I actually build my team. I have a strategy on how to use your mind by practicing. A lot of teachers that I have, there are 2 type of realities that I'll tell you about. You have everything you want and everything you don't want. And this changed my life when I realized this. You have everything. It's already, everything you want and everything you don't want already exists. Okay? I'm going to repeat that. Everything you want and everything you don't want already exists. The one that you're going to get is the one that you are emotionally connected to, emotionally attracted to. So if you go about your day, you say, I'm broke, I don't got money, nothing ever works for me, nobody ever want to join me, I can't recruit. You are emotionally connected to that. I don't like sales, I don't like people, right? I can't do this, I can't do that. That you're going to be emotionally connected to with everything you don't want. You don't want that. And then you're going to see things that match up with that, and then you're going to feel like that it's a never-ending cycle. This is where people get stuck, and this is where people get stuck in poverty and their bank accounts don't move. Okay? Now there's everything you do want. If you can become emotionally connected to that, meaning, oh, things are looking up for me, I can do this. There's a will, there's a way. All things are possible for those who believe. You know what? I can actually learn. I can't actually do this. I believe in myself. I have had success before. When you have stuff like that and you believe that you can do it, you're going to get that. Okay? So these are the numbers: leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. They're going to grow by 3s, right? And it starts from your first leg on down. Okay? So let me go back to my numbers. This is important because once you have 10 people, you're already at $500 a month. Okay? Right here with this little work. You got the 3 and everybody got 3. Now you at $6,000 a month. That is going to be so easy for you. And this was the magic number why we hit so many people, because everybody worked on getting their 3 and then helped their 3 get 3. Boom. And then that's going to duplicate. This person is now going to do that same thing. And now there's going to be 10 people here, 10 people here, and 10 people there, because it takes 10 people to make $500 a month. But when this person on your first leg gets to $500 a month, and this person gets to $500 a month, and this person gets to $500 a month, guess who just hit $1,000 a month? Okay? Right? And then guess what? When their 3 do the same thing right here on all these rows, guess what? You're going to be at $2,000 a month. And this is everybody working together. You can go do this by yourself. There are teams in that company that were doing this, they were just by themselves, but they didn't have no upline, they didn't have no team like how we're doing, and have a waiting list and all this stuff, and helping people do 3 by 3 by 3. Some of the people did not have that. So they were trying to figure out what we were doing. And guess what? When these 3 people get to $500 a month, guess who's at $5,000 a month? And guess what everybody is doing? Working on getting a 3. And then these people work on getting it. Because everybody does this, guess what? Now you're going to be at $10,000 a month. It was the most simplest compensation plan you could do. If you could just remember, get your 3, right? How do I take it off of here? Continue. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the document. If I can get off of here. Sharing screen, close whatever. Continue. Screens. Boom. Okay, look at me learning the new Zoom. All right, so now so type of 777 if you understand that now. You got your 3, that's 3 and free. And then this one is 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, 2 people in your third leg. That's $500 a month. Do y'all understand that now? This is leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Boom. And then leg leader is 10, 10, 5. That's 25 people. 10 people in leg 1, 10 in leg 2, 5 in leg 3. That's everybody just getting their 3. And if you look at this is one of the most powerful parts you can see. You can get to $250,000 a month with 3 people. Because remember, your 3 who got 3 and they 3 got 3 and so forth, and that keeps happening. It just duplicates. Those numbers automatically happen. This is why we say everyone commits to 3. Because everyone come that mindset, everybody will win. So we're stacking 5,000 people. Only use your link 3 times, okay? And then you're going to help your organization. Once you have 3 people, you're going to look at your organization and see who needs help from left to right. Once you got your 3, you're good. Now you're working on helping your team, okay? Everybody, this is the deal that I can give you, okay? 3 people are free, $200,000 a month strategy. This is the deal, okay? If you can just commit to the next 90 days, I'm telling you this, you can have a completely different life. I did it. I made that deal with myself. I said, if I just go all in for 90 days in this compensation plan, you will never have to worry about money again. If you just literally take 20 minutes, an hour a day, if everybody can do 20 minutes, 10, 20, 30, an hour a day minimum, right? 5 days a week, that's not even a part, that's less than part-time, right? If you could commit to 90-day run, okay, you can literally be at $10,000 to $50,000 a month. I am not making this up, because once you get trained on what to do and you make a decision, the first step is to decide what you want. The next step, you're going to write it down, okay, and you're going to select an end scene in your mind that implies that it has happened, okay, and then you're going to follow the steps. And I literally have a little baby, it's a miniature book on how to go from 0 to $500 a month to $1,000 a month to $10,000 a month, etc. So everyone commits to 3 people. And on top of this is the kicker. We're going to have an AI marketing system that's already done for you that help everybody get 3 to 20 signups on top of the training. We didn't have an AI system when we did that. When I tell you people who never made money online, they were following the training and they had their 3 people. That's powerful, okay? Now you're going to have an AI marketing system, right, to help you do that. So make sure you're on the waiting list for the top 500. Now, let me explain this. Top 500 has been filled, but guess what the next 1,000 give? Okay, Operation 1,000. Every say Operation 1,000. I touch and agree with that. The next Power 1,000, okay, you're now going to have help from the 500 people who go in first, and you go in after. And then guess what? That next group of 5,000 goes in after you. Now you're going to have help from above and below. That's almost just, if not just as good as being in the top 500. The next 1,000 people who fill out the waiting list. So if you're on here and you're brand new, make sure you fill out the waiting list that we have, because from 501 to 1,500, your group, the next 5,000 will go under them, okay? So I'm super excited about that, because that is going to change the game where everybody is helping each other for real, for real. Here's some results of when we were in the same compensation plan that I just showed you. $50,000 a week is crazy. Can you imagine a person going from $7 an hour to $50K per week? And then Selena, she hit $100K per month. When she joined me, she had $100 to her name. Okay. And when I joined, I literally probably had $200, maybe $300 or $400 in my bank account when I joined that company. And I was praying for a blessing, right? And you can too. When I met Tiffany, right, she had a marketing agency and she could not pass $20,000 a month or $10,000 a month, one of them, $20,000 a month, I think she said. But when she came into this system, that got to tell you something, y'all. That tells you that is powerful. When you see 10,000, 20,000 people making $500 to $50,000 a month, that is a testament. People join programs every day, but how many people making money? Okay. Oscar hit 50K per month. Shout out to Oscar. Oh my gosh, he was about to hit 100K per month before that happened. Okay, but he hit 50K per month. Hey now, so like I said, this is the numbers tell the truth. Okay, when you give, you shall receive. So 3 people, 9, 27, 81, 243. This is gonna massively duplicate by everybody getting 3 people. You're gonna hit every rank that I'm about to show you right here if you just follow the steps. Okay, you're gonna hit your goals for sure, and you're going to be able to have enough to pay your bill. Disclaimer: past profit do not indicate future results. I cannot guarantee you anything because I don't know if you're going to follow the training. I don't know if you're going to commit to 3. I don't know where your mindset is. But I will say, for those of the people who come in with abundance and a prosperity and a prosperity and abundance and a prosperity and abundance mindset, right? You're going to win because we are helping the people who want to help themselves, because I have a heart for those people and we really want to help the people. 3 people free. Remember, 442 people, magic number. Everybody on this call should be able to hit that, and you will if you follow the training. $500 a month, right? $1,000 a month at 10, 10, 5. Remember I showed you those 3 circles? I literally train people with the circles. Okay, $2,000 a month. All right, just so you know, you all are knowing, just so you know, here's a secret. If you're on this call, if you were on the previous calls on the past week and a half or so, we knew about the system pretty early. Okay, it was a few people who actually knew that this was coming out months ago while they were developing it. So now the people who knowing about it now in the past week and a half, y'all kind of know a secret. Okay, I was contacted because they saw what I did in that compensation plan, right? Patrice Harris is one of the founders of this. She is a Fortune 500 mega beast, right? She saw what we were doing in Tradera, and she reached out to me. She said, "I'm creating this compensation plan. I'm putting it on the blockchain. I'm putting it on AI. I already brought companies to a massive success. I want to. You can pick 500 people to go in first, and then after that, we will be able to allow you to help the next group of 1,000 people, and y'all go in first." Okay, basically. I was like, oh, okay. And so now they're finishing up the system. That's why I didn't really want to give a date, but like I said, the goal is by this weekend. But just know, just bear with them, be patient with them. Even if it's in the next week or 2, which I'm thinking within these next before the weekend. Okay, the first group is going on, then the second week, the next group is gonna go in. Okay, that's what I'm thinking is going on. But even if it takes, that's not really that long, honestly, especially when you know you're gonna have a check coming in that's really good. But we going into the system. I'm declaring that we going in this week and next week. Okay. So $5,000 a month right here. I showed you that. $10,000 a month. Go ahead and claim your rank. Whatever you got to pay off, you can claim these ranks right now. Right? King, queen. Look at these ranks. That's royalty. I love it. Grandmaster. Do y'all know what a grandmaster is? This is a grandmaster chess player. That's one of the high prestige chess players. Now, don't quote me. I might be wrong off that name, but I thought I saw it somewhere. But I know a grandmaster is good, right? 50K per month. And then we got 100. Oh, legend. Okay, I need y'all to type legend in the chat if you feel like you're a legend in any type of way, any type of format in your household, in your job, or whatever it can. If you a boss, type legend in the chat. Type it in the chat. I need everybody to type legend in the chat because everybody is a legend on this call. Okay, y'all gonna hit these legend ranks. Even if it's $5,000 a month, that's legendary. If you never made that online, 10,000, that's legendary. All right. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of you on this call will hit this rank. Okay. If you are here, 12 months from now, 18 months from now with us, yeah, you're gonna be dominating in this system if you just follow the trend. It's super simple. Diamond legend, okay, 250K diamonds. Oh man, it's just, I can't wait to see someone hit this rank. I know I'm gonna claim. I know I'm gonna hit that rank. All right, we're going from the regular employee and self-employed to business owners and investors, right? To top 1%. We got the AI Auto Builder. It's a marketing system that's going to explain and do a lot of selling and telling for you. The system is $150 a month for the prosperity system. The AI is usually $200 a month, but you can get it for an extra $50 a month on this team that is private for this team. You can actually add, if you're in a program right now or you got a business, you can add your programs, 3 to 4 programs inside of the AI system. It's a marketing system. And I will also give you access to a lead source. It's a private lead source that top marketers that I know are using. Okay, very powerful for only $50 a month. And remember when I told you that guy, that person I saw in that group, Facebook group? Back in the day, I used to promote in Facebook groups, business online groups to get leads. That was one of the strategy to get free leads, right? And that girl who I saw just said, you need to learn how to make money, and I learned how to make money with his program. He basically taught me how to use, how to create a funnel and get leads and get do income producing activities to get leads, how to turn my Facebook into money, how to turn YouTube into money, get leads and all that stuff. He was the first person to show me how to actually do those type of things. And then I started paying for courses and buying courses on how to do it. I invested in myself. So now by the time you get in this, you'll be able to get those bonuses as well. So what are the products? The products is Forex education, cryptocurrency education, and binary options. All of these financial educations, you can make money just by using this product. If you follow the training here, it's like kind of like going back to school a little bit. But by the time you finish, these are $5,000 courses, just so you know. And then we have the Manifest Anything Fast course. I told you that I operate off spiritual principles, biblical principles, and also the law of attraction. This is backed by scientific knowledge, like how to use your brain to create your dream life. That's gonna be really good for people. The AI masterclass trending, that's hot. Power Bill Rotator, you get access to that. You get access to the discounted AI, right? That's already done for you. It already knows how to make money for you, basically. Okay. And then the business training, marketing, business, social media, e-commerce, drop shipping masterclass, and a millionaire personal development. I was just looking at them like, y'all giving all this away for $150 a month? That's insane. Like, you're getting, this is worth way more than $150 a month. And then if you just share with 3 people, you can get it for free. All lifetime access? Crazy. This was worth over $88,000 for $150 a month. What? Okay. So those are the products. You can also get financed through these apps, Klarna, Empower, Affirm, Zip, and Sezzle. Okay. We have a strategy for that. I'm going to say this every time I do this webinar. I'm a Klarna, Affirm, and Funding Money App Millionaire. I'm going to show you how to make money with these apps, because if you go to these apps, you can actually see what you get approved for. It's no credit check. A lot of people have no idea that they got money on these apps. Okay. Me and Kim, we were doing multiple income stream money community, and we were helping people use these apps and make money. And we would do calls, and we showed people how to find money on the spot. They were finding $500, $2,000 on the call. You need to take a picture of this. You probably have 1,000, 2,000, 5. I don't know how much. You might have money right now sitting on these apps, and you can use that to join the program. You can use this to pay it forward for people or whatever you want. Okay. We're gonna have trainings on how to do this, and we're gonna hook y'all up. Okay, so that's a bonus. Get started today. Make sure you fill out the waiting list. Before I go, I want to give Kimberly Crawford a chance to come on here and tell her what happened. Don't do what she did in the beginning, but it's crazy that she has another chance. And honestly, I'm grateful that I have another chance to make this type of income. This company is a literal blessing. You're gonna be so blessed. Everybody's gonna be so blessed. I'm super excited. So, Kim, are you on the line, honey?
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me? Got my
Yes,
headset
Kim,
on.
darling. Y'all see that? Y'all
Look, I had to change my name. Let me go ahead and put Kim Dollar on here
know.
tonight. But thank you for the space, Dom. But guys, yeah, I'm super excited, and I do this testimonial just to let you guys know. When people say you're in the right place at the right time, I've heard that like a million of times. Like when I'm on a call, you're in the right place at the right time. It's like cliche, like yeah. But when I say I am a living testimony that right now you are in the right place at the right time. I mean that. And I mean that with all sincerity. Dominique approached me with the opportunity in Tradera, same comp plan about 4 years ago. And you know what? At the time, I had a lot going on. I was just busy doing some other things. And the crazy part is, I was struggling at the time. Right? I was doing some other things, but it really wasn't working out. And I needed money, but it was just my focus was all over the place. I was like, I'm trying to focus on this. It's hard for me to focus on so many things at once. I was like, oh, Dominique, I'll look at it. She sent me all the information, the comp plan. It looked good, but I was like, you know what? I need to just hold off. I circle back, so she checked back with me again. I was like, yeah, Dom, I'm gonna hold off. She was like, you sure? Her little high pitched voice. You sure? I was like, yes, Dom, I'm just gonna hold off for a minute. And I'll get back with you. And never did, never did. Just kind of, kept doing what I was doing. And lo and behold, right? I start scrolling through Facebook and I start seeing all these testimonials, like Dom just showed you. I mean, screenshot after screenshot. I have never seen so many congratulation posts. I mean, even people that I know. I've been in the industry for 12 years. Even people that I know that have struggled to make money online for years was making money. Was at like, making money, ranking up. I mean, I'm just looking at 10,000, 20,000. Just made their first 500, 1,000. I mean, all type of amounts, the excitement, the momentum. I was like, wow. I was like, my God, like they really making a lot of money. It was Tradera. I'm like, wow, like they were really like, like it was people coming in left and right. So I kept scrolling up, went to Dominique's page, and I saw that post when it said, congratulations, Dominique Barbie, for reaching legend. $200,000 a month, $50,000 a week. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was like, wow. And of course, I'm a type of person, I'm I'm blessed because I'm happy to see other people get blessed, right? So I was like, wow, Dominique, oh my God, look how much money I showed my sister. She was like, my God, she's making 50,000. Like, what's she doing? I said, well, she had sent me this, she sent me this before, and she looked at me like, why you ain't get in? So I was like, just been busy, whatever, but that was a lesson that I learned. I did wind up getting in. I contacted Dominique and like, hey Dom, let me, get the link. And she did the same structure, right? I was in a chat, a guy who needed somebody. She sent me his link. So she built it the same way, literally, like literally copy and paste the same way she did it back then. Got into the system, wound up making about 1,000 a week starting. And then once I started getting going, that was it. Right. So, they shut the doors. But long story short, and that was such a learning opportunity for me. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I will never procrastinate again. Because when I looked up and saw not just Dominique, but thousands of people making all this money, and I'm like, I could have been in position and I did not take it. And guys, when I tell you right now, the position that you're in right now is even sweeter. So, don't do what I did. Like that was a learning curve for me. I talk about it all the time. I know people say, well, everything has its timing, but no, that right there could have been prevented. I should have got in. And but you know what? It came back around again. I'm here now. I'm excited. You guys are here. We're all here together. But that's a big testimony to don't delay. If you're on this call, you haven't filled out that form, don't procrastinate, because I've already been here. I've seen it. I see what's going to happen. I'm on the back end, so I'm seeing like the numbers and everything. And I'm just I'm thankful. My sister also, yes, you should have, LOL. I'm just thankful to be here now, to tell this testimony and let you guys know that, look, we're in the right place at the right time. Truly, we're in a blessed space. So, Dom, thanks for the space.
Yes, she's doing a call tomorrow, y'all. Now let me. Yes, that is powerful. Like, I mean, that's so crazy. I really do believe everything happened for a reason, because now who knew that they would have closed the doors, right? And years later, people have been trying to recreate that success. I'm talking about, I've seen so many compensation plans, and I have not seen, with my skill set, the skill set that I developed now to this day. Since you're there, I've probably been in maybe 10 programs since then, and they different compensation plans, different things, and I have still not seen that type of success. Okay. And besides one company I did do, we made like $80,000. But guess what? we built like this strategy that I'm telling you right now. We was able to use this strategy because of that program. So the strategy is the strategy, okay? And the timing is the timing. So fill out that form that we give you, and I'm telling you, you are going to be so happy because you not only are you going to be able to grow your income, you're going to be able to grow yourself. You're going to be able to learn things that will just have success that transfers throughout your entire life. The people that I learned for are straight monsters. So you'll be able to like get that vibration and learn over a week. Every week we're gonna have training on what to do and how to have success and what you should be doing on a daily basis. Just for all area, it's gonna transfer to all areas of your life. I'm telling you that right now. This is more of a purposeful movement. I've literally this it's almost like God has been trying to like bring this upon me for like years. And like I said, I've been doing other things, and it's like this is a purposeful mission. This is really to free and heal nations, honestly, to free and heal people's bank account, to free and heal people's mental health, to free and heal people's souls. Because this is a time where a lot of things is going on, and we really have a heart to help the masses. So if you're on here, you're meant to be here. It's not by a mistake. It's not by chance. It's not by any of that. It's by pure alignment with what you've been asking for is being answered right now. And I truly believe that. So if you're not on the list, the next 1,000 people, the first people who fill out the wait list, we're all working together. So the top 500 above you, right, will be helping you, right? And then there's also going to be a new group of 5,000 people coming in over the next 90 days or less. It might be 60 days. It might be, I don't, the way that this is going, I don't know, but I do know this. It will be over 5,000 people hit the system, 10,000 people hit the system, 50,000, and it'll be over 100,000 people hit the system. As time goes on, I see more and more. So get back with the person who invited you, ask for the wait list, or just go in the chat right here. Make sure you're in the plugged into the systems, and we'll see you in the inside. All right, have a wonderful night. Thanks, everyone. Bye.